and I overheard someone saying, "Oh man, I really hope someone tonight does a bit about Homer's Greek epic poem, The Odyssey." And I was like, that seems like a bad idea, bad way to start a show. But I give the people what they want. So I'm going to do a bit now about Homer's Greek epic poem, The Odyssey. For those of you who are not currently in the 9th grade, general idea, the protagonist, Odysseus, very creative name, leaves home during the Trojan War, gets lost at sea, separated from his wife for 10 years, finally makes his way back home, finds out that after 10 years his wife is looking for a new man in her life, and she's got a bunch of suitors there. So Odysseus comes back and he says, "Oh hey babe, it's me." You can tell these guys to leave. It's all good. Except that's not what happens. He actually goes back, sees that there are all these suitors here, goes in disguise as one of the suitors, and then murders them all. And that's where the story ends. That's it. He murders them. He's back together with his wife. But I think this is where things get interesting. The conversation that's going to happen right after the story ends. Oh my God, Odysseus! I can't believe you're back. I started to lose hope. Yeah, babe, it's me. I miss you so much. I thought about you all these years. I just couldn't wait to get back home. Oh my God! And you were faithful to me this whole time. Absolutely. Full disclosure, there was like this one point we were sailing along, and like, you know how you think you have a pretty good singing voice? there were these sirens, right? And like their singing was so good, I wanted to fuck them so bad. But nothing happened. I just had the crew physically restrain me and tie me to the mast, and it was all good. Okay. I guess if that's the only thing in 10 years, then, okay, full disclosure. There was a 7 to 8 year period where I was the sexual plaything of a nymph named Calypso on her private island. That's most of the time you were gone. I know. I wanted to get out of there so bad, I just like couldn't figure it out, but I was trying the whole time, and as soon as I did, I got out of there and came right back home. Okay, and she had you under a spell, like with the song, with the sirens? Nah. I mentioned like she's a nymph, right? And like that's where the term nymphomaniac comes from. Like, I got out of there as soon as I could. You said it was a private island. You could have swam or built a raft. There were so many vines in the way. Oh, I couldn't find the beach, but as soon as I did, I promise I came straight home. Okay, I guess just maybe if one of your crewmates could kind of corroborate your story, I'd feel a little bit better. Yo, they're all dead. Anyway, what's for dinner? I think at the end of the story there, where he comes back and he kills all those guys, that's like what you would call crime of passion, which is a phrase I really like. Because it's like, comedy is my passion. I like sharing that with people. If crime is your passion, by all means, go for it. I would never tell someone not to pursue their passion. But I recently read like a fascinating statistic about violent crimes, which is that there's actually less violent crime that happens in like cold weather. And that's not just like less violent crime or like murders happen in winter versus summer, but year to year, if it's like a colder winter, there's less crime. And if it's like a more mild winter, people go out more and kill more people. It's weird to me because I've never murdered anybody, and no judgment if you have. I'm sure you had I feel like it's something that you like put a lot of thought into. Like I know I would. And if you ever hear that I murdered someone, definitely premeditated. But it's weird, and I think the situation maybe where this would come into play would go a little something like this. Guys, get in here. So Michael has been pushing his product in our territory again. We've told him numerous times this behavior has to stop. He's not listening. It's an ugly part of our business, but we're going to have to take him out. Get ready, bring the car around, head out in a few minutes. What's up? 14 degrees? Fahrenheit? Alright, we're going to let Michael off with a warning, guys. I used to not pay that much attention to the news, but my girlfriend is a news writer. She works for Eyewitness News, Channel 7. She is not here. But I pay a lot more attention to the local news now. One of the things I've noticed they really like to report on is these kind of like pop science stories, where it's like they just take like some research and just like blow up the headlines in like ridiculous proportions to get attention. Like, you know, like recently one was like butter is good for you now apparently, but they don't go into any details. And, one of the ones I feel like gets trotted out every once in a while is like about how often people think about sex, like how frequently. And I looked up one just so I could give you an accurate statistic. This was really in a real study. They said people think about sex as frequently as every 3 minutes, which is ridiculous. You couldn't make it through a day if you thought about sex. Like really thought about sex that often. You couldn't even make it through just a day of work. Alright guys, so we're just going to go over the sales numbers for the past 2 quarters and then go forward into the next fiscal year. Looking at Q3, here we see that the sales had a real nice, voluptuous quarter. Nice growth. And then moving into Q4, numbers held strong, real girthy, real solid. Anyway, and then looking forward to next fiscal quarter, Q1, sales are projected as really fuckable. I think just like by nature of doing a study like this, you're skewing the results. I don't really understand how you can accurately assess the information. It's like, all right, we're gonna do a study. We just want you to go about your day totally normally. Don't do anything that you wouldn't do periodically. We're just gonna check in with you. Just pretend we're not even here. Okay. You thinking about sex? Thinking about sex? No. You thinking about sex? Yeah, you are.